Are you wondering if the cameras on the new Samsung Galaxy Tab A11 are actually any good? And should you maybe purchase this tablet if you actually want very good picture quality? And what are the best settings to use in the camera app? So first, when it comes to camera quality on this tablet, so on the front we have 5 megapixel front-facing selfie camera. On the rear we have 8 megapixel camera. When it comes to the quality, however, it's obviously not the highest end. If you compare maybe to the Samsung budget phone, the Samsung Galaxy A17, again the cheapest phone Samsung makes, the cameras on that phone is way better than on this tablet. I would say maybe like 3 times better in reality. So yeah, they're obviously not very high-end cameras on this, but for example, if you have a very good light, so you see actually pretty decent. When it comes to negatives, there are 2 main negatives basically for these cameras that I have found, basically apart from obviously not the best quality. First, we do not have any stabilization whatsoever, so when you are walking the video shakes like crazy, and also the autofocus also isn't the best. So sometimes your pictures actually come out very blurry, essentially. So when it comes to the zoom, so you see you can actually zoom in up to 4 times. You see, actually you can see actually fairly decent amount of details here. Again, if you have like good light, you see, maybe you can actually still get like fairly passable results here. So, and after you take a picture, you can go in the gallery here to see the image. But you see again, so the picture actually isn't sharp, it's blurry. So again, the cameras do not have the best autofocus. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not the best. Also, for example, here I have recorded a video outdoors. They basically, so you can see for yourself how the video, for example, looks like and what we can get. As you see, maybe for basic stuff, it's okay. But the colors definitely aren't very premium and they're kind of washed out, like they aren't vibrant at all, I would say. So maybe in the video that you're seeing now, maybe it's okay. But yeah, this leaf should be totally green. As you see, it's like very pale essentially. So yeah, okay, so this is what we can essentially get from this tablet. So also let's check out basically the modes we have. So over here you can also engage the selfie camera. So you see, yeah, I can see what's actually happening. Again, the selfie camera also is obviously even worse than the rear camera on this tablet over here. Also we have a portrait mode here as well, that essentially, so it kind of creates like blurry effect essentially. So but again, so it's more of a, like a kind of joke really here. So what is this? So again, some kind of out of face detection. Again, you can also like smoothen out the face here. So also, as you see, you can also change the various settings. For the photo taking, I suggest you would simply go over here and make sure to enable this 9:16 aspect ratio. Otherwise, the picture doesn't fill the whole screen. So you see how much better it actually looks like. So it feels essentially the whole screen. Also, we can engage like various filters here as well. For example, so you see how it changes here as I apply these filters. So it changes like color. Maybe we can even play around with these to maybe get a tiny bit better results here. And also you can adjust the strengths of the effect here as well. Also, when using this camera, I suggest you to also go over here in the settings and also enable the scene optimizer. Okay, so we had to disable the filters here. So to be able to enable it. Okay, so make sure you have the scene optimizer actually, as it can automatically like detect and change the colors for you a bit, so the colors actually look even a bit better. So you see also what kind of other settings we can change here. And also it can even save your settings here as well, all the filters that you applied after you exit the camera app. So next time you start it, it will remember basically this stuff. So also we have the video mode. So when it comes to video mode, we are stuck only at full HD resolution, so no 4K obviously. And also you can switch to HD as well here. Video quality, as you saw, yeah, I showed you a video. So again, aspect ratio, can even, yeah, add even filters over video as well, maybe. Yes. Okay, so for the filters also appear to work for the video mode, which is absolutely awesome. And also we have different modes here as well. So we, for example, can also drag these modes to the main menu. So click and drag like this. So I'll simply add everything. Okay, so for example, we have this Pro video mode essentially, so Pro photo mode, sorry. As you see, we can change basically the white balance, exposure compensation, and also ISO. But again, really, so the camera isn't very high-end basically on this tablet, so it's kind of gimmicky really, so probably, yeah, won't give you much like improvements here. So, okay. So also we have panorama mode, so we can essentially tap the shutter button and like capture like very long video around us. Also some kind of food photography mode. So we can maybe focus on a certain area here, I guess. Something like that. And what is this? Okay, also the blur effect for, yeah. So again, if you are taking like a picture, maybe with a food, so you want only like the center, yeah, in focus, you can do that. And also we have hyperlapse as well option here. But yeah, as you see the focusing, as you see, it's totally not in focus. So the focus totally struggles actually on this camera. And also we have night mode as well. So if you are taking pictures in lower light conditions, it will simply expose the image for longer. Also make sure you keep it still. So I suspect maybe you can even like take all your photos in this night mode, because obviously it exposes longer, and maybe you can get like better results basically if using the night mode instead of the regular one. So again, this was with the blur. Yeah, I still, if you actually look at the night mode, I think you should definitely actually take all your pictures with the night mode. So again, it's simply like you obviously need to keep your tab more steady for longer time, but again, so you're actually getting like better like pictures, since it simply like takes tiny bit longer to take the picture and it'll capture more details basically that way. Maybe a good workaround, considering that again we do not actually have the highest end cameras on this tablet. So yeah, overall the camera app actually looks very decent. Of course, we also get very nice screen where you can see everything very well. And if you want to load some pictures on this tablet just to view, I think for that purpose, yeah, absolutely perfect. Again, for very basic stuff. So again, yeah, if you just need to capture something in a moment, really just to save, yeah, I still think it's actually capable of doing that. But again, if you want the highest possible picture quality, this probably isn't that. Anyway, good luck.